So we have done what? So we learned to find slope of a normal. So slope of the tangent is equal to dy dx and slope of the normal is equal to nothing but minus 1 by dy dx. So this chapter is all about these two formulas. Okay, so let us proceed with the next question. So which question we have? Question number 4 is done. Let's do question number 5. Question number 5. So what we have in question number 5? Find the slope of the normal to the curve. Achha, can anybody tell me what type of equation is this thing? There is a certain name we give these type of equation. What type of equation is this one? Let's see who remembers this one. Here x and y are not directly dependent, they are indirectly dependent. So what type of equation they are called? Parametric equation, because theta acts as the parameter. Okay, understood? Everyone forgot. Differentiation सब भूल जाओ. अरे revise करो, revise. अच्छा, so we have to find the slope of a normal for a curve. This is the curve and at theta is equal to pi by 4. So we have to find slope of that normal. So let us do it. So first thing, in order to find slope of a normal, let us find dy dx first. So how to find dy dx? Let us pick one by one, each one of them, and let us differentiate. So first I will take x is equal to a cos cube theta. Now differentiating with respect to, it will be theta in here, not x. Theta is the independent variable. Differentiating with respect to theta, what I get? So here it will be dx d theta is equal to differentiation of cos cube theta is what? Now you remember differentiation of x cube. Differentiation of x cube is what? 3x square. So I get 3a cos square theta. Then differentiation of cos theta is what? It is minus sin theta. Now if I write it nicely, it will be minus 3a cos square theta sin theta. Okay, so this is done for that x. Now the y part, y is equal to a sin cube theta. Now differentiating with respect to x, what do you get? Differentiating, with respect to theta, what I get? Here it will be dy d theta. Dy d theta is equal to again 3a sin square theta. Then differentiation of sin theta is cos theta. There is nothing to be done in here. That's it. Now I told you what we have to find dy dx. So what is dy dx? Therefore dy dx is equal to, I will just do dy d theta divided by dx d theta. This is my dy dx, right? So just put the two values. So dy d theta is what? 3a sin square theta cos theta divided by minus 3a cos square theta sin theta. Now do what you are very good at. Let's cut. 3a goes out. Then cos theta goes out. Sin theta goes out. We have the answer as minus tan theta. We have the answer for dy dx as minus tan theta. So let's go to the next page. So dy dx is equal to minus tan theta. So what is so this is it. Now this is what slope of the tangent we got, dy dx. So what is, we need slope of a normal. So slope of the normal is equal to what? It is how much? It is minus 1 divided by dy dx. That is my slope of the normal, and that is equal to what? That is minus 1 by tan theta. And 1 by tan theta we know that is cot theta, minus cot theta. But there is a problem. The problem is they have asked you to find the slope of the normal at theta is equal to pi by 4. So let us write slope of the normal. Therefore slope of the normal at minus tan theta, minus tan. What? This one. Marian, you are talking about this one. Minus, I can take it anywhere. Okay, that's why I can write outside also, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can write in the denominator also, you can take it in the numerator also, it doesn't matter. Minus can go anywhere. Achha, now slope of the normal at theta is equal to pi by 4. It is what? That is equal to minus cot pi by 4. And what is the value of cot pi by 4? Can anybody tell me what is cot pi by 4 equal to? Come on guys, tell me fast. Cot pi by 4 is equal to how much?
1.
Yes. So the answer is minus 1. That's it. Okay. So the answer is minus 1. Question number 5 is done. Question number 6. Wait a second. Should we do question number 6? Forget it. Question number 6 I don't want to do. Achha, question number 7. Let's do question number 7. Now question number 7 is kind of new kind of problem. It's a new problem. It's a new type of problem. So read the question what it says. Find points at which the tangent to the curve y is equal to, again they're talking about curve, they will always talk about some curve and they will always tell you to find the tangent or the normal. And you just have to keep note that the slope of the tangent is dy dx and slope of the normal is minus 1 by dy dx. So all you need to do is find dy dx. So find the points at which the tangent to the curve is parallel to x-axis. So they are saying what? Here we have a curve. Here we have a curve. So we have to find a tangent to a certain point. Tangent to a certain point at which, sir, it's in question number 5. But here is question number 7. Achha, not minus. Achha, wait a second, let me see. In question number 5, wait a second. What are you telling, Mariani? What are you saying?
So it's minus 10. So that minus 10 theta.
Minus tan theta. Achha, this one, this.
If you one right.
This one, dy dx is equal to minus tan. Wait a second, let me check. Dy, acha, yes. Sorry. That's right. I was thinking, very good. Thank you. This minus goes away. Very good, thank you. Sorry. Yes. You see, it was intentional mistake to see how much concentrated you are in class. Too much joke. Yeah, very good, thank you. Yes, that's right. So minus, this is the formula. This minus is for the formula and that value of dy dx is minus tan theta. Yes. Thank you. I am very sorry. Okay, clear? How can you have told me the right thing. I should ask myself. Okay, clear? Achha, now enough of jokes. Now question number 7. So we have to find a point. We have to find a point on the curve at which if I draw a tangent through that point, it will be parallel to x-axis. Okay, so they have told you that the tangent is parallel to x-axis. Can you tell me what is the slope of x-axis? X-axis का slope क्या है बताओ? X-axis का slope क्या है बताओ? कौन बताएगा x-axis का slope क्या है? What is the slope of x-axis? Guys, come on. Slope of x-axis is what? Arey, yeah. Acha, fine. I have to tell you this thing. Look at here. What is slope? Slope is what? Slope is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is my slope, right? So you see in x-axis, what is the value of y? The value of y is what? In x-axis is 0 always, right? So y is always 0. So it will be 0 divided by x2 minus x1. So the slope of x-axis is 0. Yes or no? Am I clear? Have you understood? Slope of x-axis is 0. Please be clear about that thing. Okay. So let us do one thing. Let us find the slope of the tangent of this one. Let us find the slope of the tangent first. Then we will discuss about the next portion. So what is slope of the tangent? acha, differentiating with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x. So what do you get? Dy dx is equal to, this becomes 3x square minus 6x minus 9. This is our dy dx, right? Then after finding this thing, now look at here. Here I cannot put any values because they haven't told you to find the value of the slope of the tangent at x equal to 4 or at x equal to 10. Here they have told you to find the point at which the tangent is parallel to x-axis. So first thing what I will do is I will write slope of x-axis is equal to 0, right? Slope of x-axis is equal to 0. So now what is slope of tangent? They have asked you to find slope of the required tangent is equal to 0. Since the tangent, slope of the required tangent, I forgot this one. Slope of the required tangent is equal to 0. Why? Because since the tangent is parallel to the x-axis, right? So now we have to find the point. So what I will write? So dy dx equal to 0. Slope of the tangent is equal to 0 means what? Dy dx equal to 0. So what do you get? 3x square minus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. Now you get a coordinate equation. Now you can easily find the value of x. Yes or no, guys? Have you understood this one? Am I clear? Come on, write in the comment box, yes or no. So x square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So 3 goes away. So basically we have to solve this quadratic equation, x square minus 2x minus 3. So let us solve this quadratic equation. So let me do it in the next page. X square minus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. So here I will do middle terms. So x square minus 3x plus x minus 3 equal to 0. So x minus 3 plus x minus 3 equal to 0. So x plus 1 and x minus 3 equal to 0. So here we have two x values in here, x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3. Obviously you will be saying, sir, my answer is x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3. No, when somebody asks you a point, it means what? There is an x value and there is a y value, right? So obviously you cannot just write x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3 is the answer. So I have to find the y value also. Now can anybody tell me how can I find the y value? How can I find the y value? Who can tell me? How can I find the y value? Look, this tangent we drawn, the tangent is passing through this point, right? And that point which we got, x value we got, that point lies on the curve. So y value we will find from the curve. I will just put the value of x on the curve and we get the y value. Okay, so write down when x equal to minus 1, just write the equation of the curve. What is the equation of the curve? Y is equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 9x plus 7. So from here let's put minus 1 in there, minus 1 whole cube minus 3 minus 1 whole square minus 9 minus 1 plus 7. So how much is that? Minus 1, this one is minus 3, this one is plus 9, this one is plus 7. So how much is that? Minus 4 plus 9 is 5, 5 plus 7 is 12. So one point I got. So one point is, that is, what is that point? Minus 1 comma 12. This is one point. And what is the other point? Let us find the other point. So when x is equal to 3, so what do you get? Y is equal to, I don't have to write the formula again, 3 cube minus 3 into 3 square minus 9 into 3 plus 7. So 3 cube is 27 and here is also 27 minus 18 plus 7. So I get this one cut. So that is minus 11. So my other point is 3 comma minus 11. So what I will write? I will write hence the required points are minus 112 And
Sir.
yes,
Sir,
yes.
how comes it should be 27, not 18?
Today is my last day. From tomorrow I will not teach maths. Yes, it will be. So it is minus 20. I'm sorry. Very good. Thank you. Okay, clear? Now is it okay? Very good. Yes, don't just copy blindly. Do it yourself and check whether it's am I doing correct or not. I'm a maths teacher, I'm not God, that everything what I do will be correct. Okay, let's do the next question. What we have, question number 7 is done. Find the points on the curve where the let's do question number 8. Question number 8. So what we have in question number 8, very important question. Find a point on the curve y is equal to x minus 2 whole square at which the tangent is parallel to the chord joining the points 2, 0 and 4, 4. So you have to find a point on the curve at which the tangent is parallel to the chord joining 2 points. So here is a chord which is joining 2 points, that is 2, 0 and 4, 4. Can anybody tell me how should I proceed this question? As a first step I will tell you, forget about everything, just differentiate the curve and find the tangent. First thing is find the tangent, dy dx. So let us do that thing. That's the basic, everybody knows, differentiating with respect to x. So what is that? Dy dx is equal to differentiation of x minus 2 whole square is what? Think about x square. Differentiation of x square is 2x. So here differentiation of x minus 2 whole square will be 2 into x minus 2, right? And differentiation of x minus 2 will be what? 1. So forget it, I don't have to write anything anymore. So that's my answer. So the slope of the tangent, I got 2 into x minus 2. Now can anybody tell me what will be my next step? Come on guys, tell me what should be my next step. What should be my
formula of slope?
Yes, that's correct. Tell me. Very good. I will find the slope of the chord, right? I will find the slope of the chord by using that formula y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So write down. So slope of the chord is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what is that? Just take any one of them as x1 y1 and the other one will be x2 y2. Any one you can take. So let us take y2 minus y1. So y2 is 4 minus 0 divided by 4 minus 2. Okay, so how much is that you got? You got the answer is 2, right? So slope of the chord is equal to 2. So now slope of the tangent is what? So slope of the tangent is what? It is equal to slope of the chord, right? Yes or no? So slope of the tangent is equal to slope of the chord. And why? Since the chord is parallel to the tangent. Okay, now after doing this thing, slope of the required tangent you write. Slope of the required tangent is equal to slope of the chord. Now you see what I will write here. So can I write dy dx is equal to 2. That is the slope of the tangent and that is equal to 2. So I will write 2 into x minus 2 is equal to 2. So 2 gets cancelled. So x minus 2 is equal to 1. So that implies what? X is equal to 3. Right? X is equal to 3. So I have to find the point. So let us find the point. So when x is equal to 3, what is y is equal to? X minus 2 whole square. So that is it x minus 2 whole square? Yes. So it is 3 minus 2 whole square, that is equal to 1. So So that's my answer. So the required point is what? Therefore, the required point is 3,1. That's it. I hope it's clear. अच्छा, question